Okay, I think we are good to go. Yeah. All right, so I just want to jump on and do a quick stream. I've been working a little bit on the platform since last. So if I run it, go to localhost, we now have a somewhat decent looking watch page with a color, a black and white theme that is sort of working. We have a little bit issue with the sign in button, but other than that, it's actually starting to come together, but there's no proper data. The transcript and the feedback doesn't do anything. So yeah, I want to get started on the database. And if I go in here, so what I want to do is I want to have modules and I want to have episodes. So if I start by just using Andurel to create modules table and articles table. In database migrations. So create, I can actually grab from this one and this one. Modules. Okay, I still have. I'm also still testing out Andurel, so I need to keep track of things I need to fix. Users table in of extension. Still have now in migration. Get rid of that. I don't want any default here. I just want to handle this through the SQL layer. So modules. I want to have a title, a description. Do I want to version it? No. No, that doesn't really matter right now. Let's get these, And why is this one called articles table? It should be episodes. Let me just check all the other. Okay, the workflow is probably fine. This one is also fine. Yeah, so it's definitely the auth extension that is adding the default now. All right. And episodes. What do I want here? I want a title, I want a summary. Let me also just chuck in transcript here. We want to have a slug. Should be unique, that's right. and I need to connect this to the R2 bucket, but I guess that can also just be a thing for later. Because if you look at the page, what? Yeah, summary, transcripts. Then we have the promos that is not related. Completed is also not related. Yes, yes. All right. I think we're gonna start here. Now use Andurel to generate a resource from models, from module. Right. Okay. Models. Generator does not generator with the generator when generating a resource does not add to imports. And current row is not used. Can I edit? I can edit. Great. Also doesn't correctly set update values compared to current row. Yeah, I think that's enough for me to remember. But also a little bit tricky to deal with because we have some values that maybe should be omit empty. Because how do we deal with booleans? Yeah, okay. This is a future modern issue. Other than that, cooking. Let's do it for episodes. I probably need to do the same. Yeah. And yeah, but do we? Yeah, we pass correctly. So now I should be able to go back here and say /modules new. And we have a very ugly looking form. Let me just grab whatever we have here from base code. Use module resource. Show no new. Yes. So I don't do any styling on purpose. That should be the user's responsibility, but we still want. Guess we still want this, right? And then grab here. Get rid of this. Chuck it down here. Right, let's see what we have. What we have now. Okay, that's looking a bit better, but class, container, mx, auto. So this will of course go into the admin whenever I get around to building that. New module. Let's make this flex col. Right. Section. And I guess, do we actually need... No, max with 4XL. And MX auto. And what do I have? I have BG backgrounds 200. No. Is that because it's probably because the base code has a form class that has a specific background color? Yeah. Be nice to have a little bit more. Background. Have no background set on this. That I don't think is true. Okay, does it work up here? Class. So I am overriding a lot of, not a lot, some of what base code do, but I should have background 200. Are we getting any styles applied here? We are. And if I just get BG background, primary, do we have a primary? Okay. So my base code theme here in the theme. I did not add background 1, 2, 3. So I guess I can just go down here and add backgrounds. Let's call this one 200. Yeah. Of course, this also needs to be background 200, so it works with the light theme. Where's background? Go now. Of course, don't need foreground 200, but 200 should be 300. And then go to views, modules, and now can I actually have nope. Which is just annoying. I of course need to add color. And now it is working. So back to modules. Add some padding. I don't want. Back to list. Alright, I haven't applied the migration, of course. So that is expected. We need to have grab this one. What's the first thing we create? The title and description. Get rid of all of these. Right. And the form should just have this on submit. And we're just using a standard form or form request, form type. I can't remember what it's called, doesn't matter. I'll update this to use the signals from Datastar. How can I not react to these messages? Sorry, War. I need to get it on the screen so I can actually see it. Fuck a second monitor. I don't need a second monitor. Right. Actually, I think I should probably update. Maybe I should update the component. What is the invalid one it has? Okay, so this one makes it invalid. Right. So I need to do a bind, do the placeholder, we do the type, and we also need the ID, required, yep, and then say if prop error does not equal empty string. Then we add aria invalid. Get rid of that, and then let's showcase the error message underneath. What's your idea? Title, I can simplify this so much. Right. Yeah, we can do that. I'm not sure I'm the best to ask coding questions, but we can definitely do that. Right, so now what were we? A really ugly form. And we should have an, yeah. Right. Get rid of that. I don't really need to edit right now. And episodes resource, new. Grab all of this. And grab this. Right, now what do we have? Title. Slug should just come from the title. So I need summary. Description, summary. And a transcript. Yeah, let's just do that manually for now. And get the. Do we have a? I guess is actually what I want is this one. Do we have a text area as well? We do. Let me grab this, jump into components, then replace everything in here. class label, ID is gonna be name, I guess so. Oh. And I guess the area again is just area invalid on the text area. So if also if required, but bind name if perfect. Yes. Just take all of this, chuck it in here. And prop.value. Fair. Fair? So this one now becomes a text area that accepts label. Name placeholder. Don't need this one, and then it's gonna be article description. It's gonna be article title. Get all of this. Come on. And replace it with summary and what am I passing? Name, label name, and then placeholder. And of course I've done so much articles in the course, so this is episode description. This is summary, episode summary, and episode summary. False. And then episode title and title of the episode. I think we're good. Let's see how that looks. God aften, bror. Hyg dig. Hils Anna. Yeah, I also want this on the title, and then we are... Oh, sorry, on the input. And then we are good. We also have input group. No, that's not what we need. Grab all of this. So 4 is name, and then we have what? We have label, class input, and then the ID is also going to be the name. placeholder is gonna be place. We get everything now from Copilot. That's nice. Let's just do this. Should probably also do. Guess that's it. Beautiful. Data binds. Episode title. And if I do a submit. Do we not have? We do have data bind on, so it is right. Because I'm using a action form which I don't need, so let me just switch everything over to Signal. So it's JSON, controller, modules, create. It's gonna be JSON module. Alright. This is also gonna be JSON and module. Modules view. Name module title, module description, then the controller for episodes, create, episode title, slug and summary. We don't get a slug. Create, don't need a slug because we're gonna say slug make, then use the title, get rid of that. Okay, give this a refresh now, and we have the payload. Great. So jump out and say Andurel mic reset, and then mic up. We're running up and down, right? So am I still seeing those issues? Ban you, my guy. Right, and now can I create a test episode? All right, episode created. Going back here. Probably just grab a quick table. Views. Yeah, we are in index. And what does it want me to add? Simply just table. class table. Right. This should be main. Generated views should have main as the below element. Class container mx auto. Let's start there. Turn this into a main as well. No. Max width for Excel. There we go. Nice, and can I add styling? So let's make it background 200. And it also, what did it add? Yeah, overflow X auto. And this, don't need these. We then want to have, just add some padding, and created that, updated that. We want to use carbon, human, no, can never remember what is it. What is I want to show? Diff for humans. So why don't I grab the first one and say, just gonna format it for okay. Then we're gonna say carbon create from standard time and diff for humans. I like this better. No. And what about my ads? And I can never remember what you can actually style on a table. I don't want to see transcript. I just want to see created, updated, title, and slug. And I'll be using full. Class text. rid of these two, and then we have the actions, and it should line up. Yes. I guess I need to put it on the table row. Come on, what is it I can style on this thing? Is it height? Can do height, fine. What about padding? No. Text. Can I do padding on the rows? No. Doesn't do anything. All right. Let's just make it bigger then. Okay. Don't we have max 5XL? This goes up to 6XL? I am not doing a good job today. Alright, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, justify between, looks good. Class, font bold. And let's just do no on the bottom. Button is M. I need to add button twice for this to work. Where I have button group? No. Right. Just do button. It annoys me why. Okay, but what if I just do So I do have a max v5xl. Okay, border. I mean, I'm stupid. What the? There we go. 4 is probably a better number. And let's say a row should be height 12, maybe. Yeah. And this one goes to the same. Now we go to show and edit. Could technically be the same thing. Button. What buttons do we have? Button. Link. Both of them. I guess that styling will have to do. Vertical align, middle, vertical align, ends. And it's on our what? A table and a TD. Deprecated. Okay, so we only have these attributes. Called span. And row span. Can I see? Maybe it's easier through the table. Doesn't seem like we get it applied. Okay, so there's also this weird thing. Okay, it's fine. Right, let me just do this for Oh, come on, please. For the modules, and then I think I'm gonna jump off. Yeah. So what we have title, we have don't want description, we don't want description. We want to have all of these. And we want to have all of these. Come on top of. So get rid of that looks right. That goes there, that goes there, and then this one. What am I missing here? There we go. Module and new module. No modules found. Let's make this row 12 and let's grab this. Say module, module, and module. Updated. No. This one is carbon. Right, and then add a link. Go to modules. Test module with description. Okay, if we go to, we have a module. Great. That's going to be it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to flesh this out proper and then integrate it into the watch page.